Hey, it's Richard at Kenzen Sports Karate, and today's Karate Mat Chats number 2. The theme is, when should I belt test? Honestly, tell me when I should go for a belt test. That question every instructor hears every day. So there's 3 simple ways of thinking about when you're ready for your belt test. Number 1, have you had all your attendance done? I mean, have you taken enough classes? Have you hit the minimums? You have to check that box off. If you need to do 40 or 50 classes since your last belt test, you have to have that done. That's number 1. But that doesn't mean you're always ready for the belt test. Some people take longer to progress. Sometimes the next step is really difficult. Or you've gathered enough attendance, but you've gathered it in spurts. So you've come for 3 or 4 weeks, taken 2 or 3 weeks off, 3 or 4 weeks. So the second way of thinking about it is, have you really attended the club consistently for 3 or 4 weeks before the belt test? This is important. And the third thing is, have you talked to any of the senior instructors or your instructor and got on the floor after a class and said, hey, look at my kata, look at my form, and tell me, am I really going for it? And if they think, yeah, you're really going for it, you look really rehearsed, like when I see you do your kata and you do your block or you do your movements, that person's done it 1,000 times, then you're definitely ready. So, do you have enough attendance? Have you been really consistent with your attendance leading up to the belt test? And do you actually feel really rehearsed that you've done this well, that you can perform in front of the examiners with no problem? Because you don't just want to barely pass, you want to really pass. A bonus for something to think about is, after the belt test, are you going to be around consistently for 4 weeks? Because what you don't want to do is pass a belt test, then go on a summer vacation, then come back, and all that rehearsal and all that practice you did is kind of melted away and it's not around anymore. So you want to have a good couple weeks leading up, a really good performance at the test, and then a good couple weeks after to pick up the new curriculum and get in with the new group of people, especially if you're grading up and graduating up to the next level class. So that's when you should go. So there's lots of belts out there. These only just mean that you're progressing along at your pace. Don't worry about everybody else's pace. You'll definitely get there. Because that black belt test, it really does come sooner than you realize. I'm Richard. Thanks for sticking around for my Karate Mat Chats. If you have any comments or you have themes that you want us to chat about, send them in.